October Red is sponsored by SA Security. Maximum security, minimum fuss.
Ask Danny Fight Fan TV about bait. Hey, Danny.
What's going on over there, huh? We're doing great, man. Come on.
Listen, Craig, an absolute pleasure and an honour to have you on the channel.
Yes.
Just saying to Dan, it's literally, I don't want to see the fight, but my God, is it a great fight? Because I know both of you are going to bring it and we're going to be entertained.
100%. I feel like we both realise how big the occasion is. We know the carrot at the end of it. We're going to both work very hard. And I think we're in for a tremendous fight. I don't think, like, the fight can be shit. We're going to both want it too bad. Obviously, I'm going to want it a bit more. And that's going to be the defining difference. But, yeah, I feel like right now where I'm in my career, it's a perfect time for this fight. I'm so switched on, come around full circle, back at the Matchroom gym with Tony Sims. This is the best version I've been of myself, so it's the best time to show that on a platform like this. Obviously, I only joined back Tony 6 weeks before the fight with Paddy McCorat, so I only had a couple weeks with him. Obviously, he had the Connor thing going on at the same time. So he was away a couple weeks with Connor, then he come back, so we worked for a few weeks and got it right in a few weeks to go out and execute that. Now, since then, we've been working months and months and months, and he's been ironing out all the flaws and bad mistakes I picked up, and then we've just pushed on from then, and it's now like, yeah, I'm just enjoying it so much. I'm watching myself in sparring, I'm just smiling. I'm like, this feels like I'm playing the game on easy again. I'm like, if I don't want to get hit for a whole spar, or I want to press a spar, or I kind of do what I feel like doing, I feel like, yeah, I just can't wait.
I'm going to pan this so I can see the flyer in the background, the poster in the background, an iconic moment.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
are headlining
Yeah.
Matchroom's
Yeah.
very first show in Ghana.
It's mad.
Let that sink in.
mad.
Something that Anthony
That's
Joshua's been talking about, going back to Africa for years. He's not
Yeah.
done it. Craig Richards and Dan Azeez are doing it though.
You know what? I've got to thank Matchroom, Eddie Hearn, and Frank Smith for really giving me the opportunity to go out and do this, you know. Sometimes I get frustrated, like waiting for dates and stuff in the meantime, but I just do my job and I control the controllables, and that's me just staying in the gym and staying ready. That's my job, that's all I can do, and when I get the call, I'll be ready. And they always say they'll deliver and they'll deliver something, and yeah, they didn't deliver something big, they delivered something massive, something, it's historic.
17,000?
17,000 in a stadium in Ghana. I couldn't really ask for much more than that. Obviously, big up Legacy Sports as well, because I know they was putting my name in the hat for a long time for me to obviously come out there to Ghana and box on this show, and I just can't wait. And it'll be a good inspiration for a lot of the young up-and-coming Ghanaian fighters out there, because they'll get to see it live, pros, and they now got something to work towards, and they can look at it and go, if I work hard, this can be me.
It's pioneering,
It's
isn't
real
it?
now.
Yeah.
You can see it. And countries don't really get known for boxing, or no one takes them serious until there's a big show in that country. Now there's a big show in there, people be like, oh, I wouldn't mind boxing in Ghana, because everyone wants to do what someone else has done.
Facts.
They see me and Azeez and they're going to go, that was sick. I would like to do that. AJ follows on. Everyone's going to be like, I want to now get involved with that. So, and that will be now bring an undercard for even some of the fighters in Ghana coming up to then get to jump on the card. It might be before the bell, it might be before whatever, but it gives them something to build off of and brings the attraction to Ghana.
Listen, you see the way that you've just done that there? That's sales talk. If whenever you get out of boxing, get into promoting, because I'm sold.
People always say that to me, you could be a salesman or a politician.
Nah.
But
I think you're too honest for politics.
Too honest. Yeah, I couldn't look people in the face and lie. I'm a stand-up man.
Stand-up guy.
A man of integrity.
Stand-up is what you're going to have to be in the ring with somebody that does come forward, someone that's relentless.
Yeah.
I know you've very experienced. You've had the pressure fighters in there. What makes this fight different or not with Dan Azeez?
I wouldn't say different for me in the sense of I've had so many domestic fights. Been in the underdog, been the favourite, been the underdog, different styles. Sterling, similar stamp. Jake Bull, different stamp. So I've had different shapes and sizes, grudge matches, career-defining fights. I've been here multiple times. Career on the line, me and Jake Bull, winner goes on. I've had the pressure.
Dimitri Bivol.
Shakan Pitters, all these. I've been here time and time again, so I wouldn't say it makes it different. It's just a different proposition. Every fighter brings something different in the sense of a style or enthusiasm or mindset or team or tactics. Just like every single fight. That's the only difference. But in terms of the rivalry, pressure and stuff, I've been here.
How do you deal with someone like him? Not giving any game plan away, of course, but how do you deal with someone like him?
Being me, December the 20th, we'll find out.
Here we go again with them sales. The sales numbers are going through the roof.
Tune in December the 20th.
Listen,
to find out.
Well, if you can get out there, I'd advise anyone to go out there for the experience
It's
as
gonna be
well.
crazy. And I heard Ghana December the 20th, 30 December is crazy anyway. So after we can party hard, I'll bring the belt. We'll go.
Interesting. I've got to speak to you about an opponent that you and Dan Azeez have had in common. I spoke to Dan Azeez about it as well. Joshua Buatsi and his performance. What did you think of it?
Done enough to get the job done. I feel like it's hard 'cause it's not a computer game. So like, you can't always just turn up 100% and be your best version of yourself. You never know someone's camp, what they was working on. Josh is a heavy favourite in that fight, so he might have used that opportunity to work on certain things that he's been doing in the gym and see if it kind of works in that sense. So I wouldn't take a lot from it. He got the win, he gets to push on. That's the main thing.
When you look at the trainer situation, it's something that I have been vocal about because I am quite honest. Even obviously you going over to McGuigan and then coming back to Sims, you found your way home. Sometimes they say that the bridges are burned, you can't go back.
Yeah.
I have said to Josh that I would like to see him go back to Rob McCracken because he was a front foot, offensive, aggressive, someone that was cutting the ring off fighter, and we saw that change. What do you think about the relationship that you have to have with your coach? And I'm asking you this because you've changed trainers as well.
I feel sometimes like when you've known someone for a long time, they know you best, they know inside out, they know your assets. Sometimes you can go to certain trainers and they're just trying to box you in the style what their gym does. And sometimes that may not sometimes necessarily work for you, sometimes it works. Sometimes you can pick up some things from them and add them to your toolbox, but then sometimes it can lose a bit of yourself. So it's always an individual decision. I could never advise another fighter on what they should do and where they should go and what works best for themselves. That's obviously a personal decision, but that's just my opinion of trainers sometimes with fighters, how they mesh.
We've got Willie Hutchinson fighting Ezra Taylor as well. What do you think of that fight? Do you think it's too soon for Ezra? Do you think he's potentially can go in there and get the job done?
I personally would have said it might be a bit too soon for him. Me and Willie's had our disputes, but he is a good fighter at the end of the day. Like, he can fight, he can box. So, I don't know, he's seasoned. And personally, if I was in Israel's corner, I think he's got the British or something coming up, hasn't he?
It was Louis Edmondson.
I would have probably boxed that, had one or two more, and then stepped up to...
Which is what Willie Hutchinson told him to do.
That would be my best advice. But look, reach for the stars, you know, like shoot for the moon, you might be amongst the stars. So sometimes it's about rolling the dice, but if I was doing a safer, sensible more option, I would have probably went down that route.
Finally, you look at that poster behind you, like I said, I'm in awe of it.
Jeez.
What will it mean to be victorious?
Oh, everything. Like, I've locked off everything to make sure, like, I'm zoned in. Like, I need the win. I need it because I've got aspirations in this sport that I need to tick off. And I feel like December the 20th leads me to the roads I need to go.
There's lots of places for you to go. One of them that I am looking at is potentially, I mean, to be fair, there could be a region match with you and Joshua Buatsi. That was a good fight.
Very good fight.
I'm liking the Lyndon Arthur fight a little bit more now.
Yeah, that's a fight.
To be fair,
that's a fight I've tried to make a few times in my career.
I've heard.
So I won't hold my breath in a sense, but any of these fights, you know, I'm open for.
Listen, Craig, all the best.
Yeah.
Thank you for putting the fight on, but no thanks at the same time. I said to Dan Azeez, I'd be happy with a draw, but I know that won't be fair for you guys. You're going to go and do the magic.
I need the win.
You're going to have a great fight, and I, for one, am definitely going to be screaming at the top of my lungs, supporting both of you at the same time, if that's even possible.
Might slip up. Dan, knock him.
Hey,
Greg, do
hey. Let's
heart will
listen.
overrule. What do you say? In
Your
the
heart-
court of the emotions, the heart overrules the head.
Oh my God, I can't do it. Cannot do it. Listen, look, we've got
Danny Glover.
Danny Glover.
Come on.
Fight Talk Live.
Fight Fan TV Live with October Red. Shout out to SA UK, maximum security, minimal fuss. Big up Clifton Mitchell. And yeah, this is a great fight. Shout out to 258, an historic moment. As people mentioned, they did do the bait names, just as Zuma Nelson as world champions. There's been other world champions like Ike Corte, Joshua Clottey, Isaac Dogbo, Richard Comey, who are former world champions from Ghana as well. So there's a lot of talent out there, and it's great that we've got Craig Richards representing the African diaspora. You know, this is a Pan-Africanism type fight where we've got Nigeria and Jamaica coming together
Facts.
on neutral territory in Ghana to make a historical event. And as Craig said, Anthony Joshua is due to fight out there in next year or something like that. So it will bring a great wave. Trailblazing.
You're trailblazing now.
So it'll be bringing a great wave of continental African boxing to the forefront. And make sure that you resubscribe to DAZN, because that's where you'll be able to see this fight.
October Red is sponsored by SA Security. Maximum security, minimum fuss.